Welcome back. You're watching Ozarks Tonight. We're glad you're here again, and I'm David Oliver. You know, we're going to talk tonight about a subject a lot of people like to talk about or think about sometimes, estate and will planning. A lot of times people don't think about that until it's too late. But a special event coming up in about a week aims to help local veterans with that very issue in terms of planning. I'm joined tonight by Jennifer Hargis, who's an attorney with Evans & Dixon here in town. We're going to talk about this event coming up. It's estate planning for veterans. Jennifer, thank you for coming in. Before we talk about this event, which is coming up, talk to our viewers a little bit about why it's important for maybe all of us to be thinking about estate planning at any stage in our life, because a lot of people don't like to think about this.
Sure. So estate planning is important for a lot of reasons. First, there's a lot of people who you just kind of never know when something bad is going to happen. Tragedies happen all the time, and I know people don't like to think about that. But if you don't have a will or you don't have some estate planning in place, then the government kind of decides for you. Our statutes in Missouri decide what happens to your property when you pass. And a lot of people don't want the government to decide that, or don't like the way the statutes might operate. You might have a situation with stepchildren, or I don't know, a special family member that you want to inherit, that the law wouldn't provide for that. Another thing that people don't think about a lot is kind of the end of life type planning. If something happens to you where you can no longer make financial decisions for yourself, you need what's called a power of attorney document to help so that you can assign someone in advance to make those decisions for you. And again, if you don't have those kind of documents in place, there's governmental ways those things step in, but frankly, it's a hassle.
So really, it's something that we should all be thinking about and planning for in terms of down the road. But you guys have this unique event coming up that kind of caught my eye. It's sponsored by the Missouri Attorney General's Office and the Southern Missouri Women's Law Association. It's basically called Estate Planning for Veterans. It's coming up next week on April the 8th at the American Legion Post on South Scenic Avenue. It's a registration event, but tell me about this event, how it came to be, why you're trying to get veterans some help with this issue.
Sure. Well, part of the reason why I'm interested in it, as interested in the veterans community, is my husband is a veteran. He's actively involved in the American Legion Post, and so the American Legion Post 639 wanted to do something to help benefit not only their members, but other veterans in the community. And also, the Missouri Legal Assistance Team from the Missouri Attorney General's Office, I'm involved with them as a volunteer, and they want to help provide estate planning for free to veterans in Missouri. So it just seemed like a natural connection between those groups. And then I'm also a member and an officer in the Southern Missouri Women Lawyers organization, and there's a lot of estate planning lawyers in that organization, so it's just kind of a triple threat.
You know, we hear so much about veterans in our area and the services that are offered to them, the assistance provided to veterans, but this is not an area where you don't normally hear of someone saying, hey, let's step up and have a special seminar to help veterans with this issue. Right,
and the federal government, usually when military people deploy, they do have an opportunity to prepare free wills through the JAG program in the military, but this opportunity isn't often provided for veterans, and it's something that obviously as soldiers and military members age, they probably want to change those estate planning documents, and some of them may not have had that opportunity if they were never deployed in a combat situation.
This is going to be free help. I assume you're going to have several lawyers on hand there to help with some of these issues?
It's absolutely free.
Okay.
And there will be 12 or 13 attorneys there, plus the Assistant Attorney General, to help with the process.
How many spots do you have, and how many spots do you have left?
There are 36 spots. open, and I think as of right now, we only have 7 or 8 filled.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
quite a few left then.
Yeah, quite a few left.
So if folks are watching this, if you're a veteran or you know a veteran who could perhaps benefit from this, obviously it's coming up on the 8th of April from 6 to 9 at the American Legion Post on South Scenic. How can people get more information if they'd like to perhaps sign up for this?
Sure, and you do have to register in advance, and
It's
part
not
of that
walk-in, yeah.
is that this is an important decision to make in your life, and so we want people to fill out a form before they appear. There is a will worksheet that we want people to fill out before they show up. So in order to make an appointment, you need to call Nancy King. She's my paralegal, and her number is 417-799-6137. That's her direct line.
So we're putting that number up on the screen right now in case you want to take note of it right there. Again, it's 417-799-6137. You've still got several spots available. This is coming up again on the April 8th, 6 to 9 o'clock, and it's free. It's a free service.
Free, totally free. And we do want people to register by this Friday, the 5th.
Is this the first time you guys have done this?
It is, but if there's enough interest in the community and we have enough response that we can't fill everybody who wants to come, we'll do it again.
And I think there's going to be some interest. Jennifer Hargis, thanks for coming in. I appreciate your help again. The number to call, 417-799-6137 for this special estate planning for veterans seminar. We'll have more Ozarks tonight after this quick break.